Good morning, Unity of Birmingham. We're going to start with a little welcome song for the prelude. You're welcome to sing along if you know it. There is a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me and you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love and welcome to peace. Welcome to our community. And be who you are and let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. See with new eyes, allow and unfold, embrace and let go, trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we are stronger than we could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah. There is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love and welcome to peace. Welcome to our community. And be who you are and let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. And breathe in and out. Slowly feel all that's around you, and all that you feel, and all that you know. Let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. And be who you are and let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. Yeah, when we unite. Oh, 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 when we unite. Yeah, yeah, when we unite. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. You are, help us sing, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. Love is welcome. Peace is welcome. You are welcome here.
Thank you, John and band. Let's take all of that inside and let's just create a prayer with those beautiful words. We are so grateful to be here and know that we are welcome here. Peace is welcome here. Love is welcome here. You are welcome here. And so it is. Amen. Beautiful. Welcome, truly welcome to Unity of Birmingham. We're so glad that each one of you are here with us this morning. So just be sure to look around at some point and see all the smiling, beautiful, wonderful faces around you. So let's begin with our invocation. Let's read this together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God the good. And then we have our vision statement, and we'll read this together. We envision all people experiencing heaven on earth right here, right now. And then our core values make a beautiful statement. So let's read this together. We are a loving, healing, inclusive, joy-filled family. And turn to somebody and say, yes, we are. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome our guest speaker this morning you've already heard from, John Stringer. John? John is a beautiful singer, songwriter, musician extraordinaire, as well as being a beautiful healer. So we're so glad you're here with us, John. So let's take a few moments and listen to the words from the Daily Word for this morning. The words are time enough. I have time, faith, and strength enough to do what needs to be done by me. As I look forward to all I plan to accomplish today, I seek guidance in prayer. God's peace quiets my mind, calms my emotions, and relaxes my body. Prayer quickens my divine faculties of love, wisdom, understanding, and order. I am guided to organize my time in a way that allows me to fulfill important commitments, contribute to my own and others' spiritual growth, and provide the physical activity and rest my body needs. Divinely guided, I also recognize and release activities that do not contribute to my highest good. I feel God's guiding presence as my day unfolds in divine order. I affirm I have time, faith, and strength enough to do the things that need to be done by me. From Proverbs 13:16, the clever do all things intelligently. And let's just affirm together the words, I have time enough to do the things that need to be done by me today. Together, I have time, faith, and strength enough to do the things that need to be done by me today. And so it is. All right, well, I'm going to turn it over to the band, and I think, are we standing and singing, or was this what are we doing here? We're standing and singing, so let's stand and join in song.
We'll do a little intro, and then you probably know the rest of this. There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go. Let it all go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. In my heart, yes, it's open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. All right, this would be a great time to greet your neighbors. Say hello to somebody. Let the Spirit run my life. In my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, you may be seated, actually. Oh, okay. Yes, so I was getting the memo, by the way. And you can sit down and sing this one, but it is a congregational. So I'm going to show you how it goes. Some of you maybe remember it from a time previous. The words are up there. Perfect. Goes like this. I am able. I am free to have it all. I am able. I am answering the call. I am able to share the love inside of me. I am able. I am able. I have come this far by the grace of God, and I will not stop until my work here is done. I have come this far by the grace of God, and I will not stop until my work here is done. There's no need to look no more. We're the ones we're waiting for. Every heart's an open door for you to love yourself. Oh, there's no need to look no more. We're the ones we're waiting for. And every heart's an open door for you to love yourself. I am able. I am free to have it all. I am able. I am answering the call. I am able to share the love inside of me. I am able. I am able. I have come this far by the grace of God, and I will not stop until my work here is done. I have come this far by the grace of God, and I will not stop until my work here is done. Oh, there's no need to look no more. We're the ones we're waiting for. Every heart's an open door for you to love yourself. Oh, there's no need to look no more. We're the ones we're waiting for. Every heart's an open door for you to love yourself. I am able, I am free to have it all. I am able, I am answering the call. Said I am able to share the love inside of me. I am able, I am able. Great job. For those standing, you may be seated if you like. And why I put that down, I don't know. We're going to go right into a meditative song. This song serves as a meditation of gratitude, just in giving thanks for being, giving thanks for our lives, giving thanks for community. And when we learn to listen, to that essence, that spirit, the source of all good in our lives, of all creation. This song is a way to give thanks for the direction, the guidance, the access we have to living fulfilled lives. So you can close your eyes, take a deep breath. Just feel into gratitude. I wanna say thank you for the way you gently open my eyes. No matter what I do, your love is always coming through. When I look in any situation, and I say yes, I say yes, I say yes to your love. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, and I say yes. A spirit, I say yes. Father, Mother, I say yes to your love. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You've created me fearlessly and wonderfully to be your instrument. Use me, I surrender in this moment. Let me be your eyes, let me be your hands, let me be your voice. I'll give you everything I can, and I say yes. Father, Mother, I say yes. Surrender, I say yes. Give up everything that keeps me from knowing you and knowing the truth. Oh, and I say yes. Spirit, I say yes. Give up everything that keeps me from knowing you. Woo, knowing the truth. Yes. Take my hands, do what you will, and take my voice, do what you will, and take my do what you will, and let your love flow through me. Help me sing. Take my hands, take my hands, do what you will, my voice, and take my voice, do what you will, my all, and take my all, do what you will, and let your love flow through me. I know you, I know the plans to prosper me, hey, give me hope in the future, and I say yes, I surrender, and I say yes, 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 Spirit, I sing yes, yes, I lift my voice and sing yes, yes. Can you join us singing that? Yes, 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 yes. We sing yes to love, yes, yes. We sing yes to peace, yes, yes. We sing yes to joy, yes. Oh yes, and we sing yes, yes, yes. A spirit we sing yes, yes, yes. Oh, we sing yes, yes, to your yes, yes, and we sing yes, Father, Mother, we sing yes, Spirit, we sing yes, to your love. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Take a breath. So I was getting some guidance because I remixed the order of service. Artists can do that. We remix things, you know. It's a new version. But it's probably good on time. That'll leave me some extra time. So I am, as always, thankful to be here. And yes, thankful to get a chance to share with you. Thankful for our wonderful interpreter today, too. That is a joy. And what is interesting, the first thing that was read about time in that affirmation I thought was so perfect, just so perfect. I don't know if anybody else had this experience today, but
we were rushing here and that whole feeling of trying to get here on time, and we were late, thankfully. It was a good lesson, actually. We were like 12 minutes late because they closed down a portion of I-20. And so just that feeling, luckily I was asleep, but when I woke up, I got the news. My wife took the last hour of driving, so I got some rest. But just that whole feeling we get into and everything. Have you ever experienced a time where you were late and it was one of those catastrophic things where as a result of you being late, the world ended and all your worst fears happened, right? That typically doesn't happen, but that's how you feel in the moment. You feel like, oh my goodness, this is the worst thing that could possibly happen, and it's just never that way. And in fact, for me, every time it turns out fine and perfect. I hear the band was just starting, they're ready, no problem. I won't throw anybody under the bus, but it all worked out fine. So I was very grateful, of course. But we get that lesson over and over again, most of us. Fortunately, we find out, most of our worries, whether it's time related or anything, are usually just all in our head. The torture, the suffering, it's all our own creation. And when things actually unfold, typically it's not as bad as we were anticipating unless we make it so. Typically it's our own doing, even when things do happen the way we don't want them to and it shows up. We make it so. We make it catastrophic. We make it the end of the world. Oh no, Trump just got elected. We suffer and create it for those of us who are the Democrats and for those of us who are the Republicans. Oh no, the Democrats are trying to beat up Trump and attack him again. We create all this stuff in our own minds when in reality, there is another way to be, and we're learning that and we're practicing that. But certain things give us that opportunity to see where we're at. Where are we on this journey to living and demonstrating limitless love and light? Where are we on our journey to demonstrating the light that we came to be, the light that we are? Wherever we are, last time I was here, I was telling you it's perfect. I'm not saying do this as a judgment check, like a gut check and, oh, I'm just not good enough. Not that at all. I'm just saying be aware of where am I on my demonstration of being the light of the world, of being the essence. No, it's perfect, but at the same time, become aware of if you're enjoying it. Am I enjoying the stress of driving to work? Am I enjoying the road rage I feel when this guy cuts me off? All those practical things. Where am I in my demonstration of being the love and the light? When it comes to politics, when it comes to our, local government, where am I in my demonstration of being the love and the light? And how does it feel? That's to me the bottom line. How does it feel? Because when it all comes down to it, we're creating the quality of our experience in every moment. This moment. How does it feel? All I really have to do is decide, do I like the way I'm feeling right now or not? And if I don't, take the breath, use my practice to align with the essence and begin to accept whatever I have created. Not resist it, not judge it, but accept it and then begin to receive what my higher knowing knows I created it for. A lot of times we think, wow, my road rage or my rushing or my sense of anxiety about whatever's going on and my reactions to it are some sort of negative problem. The reality is everything is for us. Everything is for us. Even my frustration at Trump and this, that, and the other, or my frustration at the Democrats or whatever it is, everything is for us. Without exception, everything is for us. Oh, what about my menopause? my hot flashes? What's up with that, right? Everything is for us. There's really no exception. That's the irony of it, right? But we sure feel. What about my allergies, right? We went to London. We were just there a couple of weeks ago, I guess. We were in Italy first, then went to London, and had a just immaculate time. The probably height of experience in Italy. The most opulent internal work, beautiful retreat we were hosting, and just had beautiful connection, transformations, everything. Got to London, hay fever hit me like a brick wall. But not only that, the energy there was just, I was just like, oh, I can't, oh, what's going on? I didn't know what it was. Then I started sneezing, eyes are itching. I'm like, well, I know part of it. Went to the little pharmacy, got a pill. Everything is for us. How is that for me? How these unexpected things that we don't really favor, don't intend to happen, wouldn't for a million years think, okay, I'm going to create this for myself. How is that for us? Well, the reality is, just a reminder, we think we are these isolated body meat suits who have these separate thoughts, separate consciousness, preferences, etc., when all these things that we don't prefer are happening. But who are we really? We are all consciousness creating these things. So yes, I created that experience of hay fever. I created the menopause. I created the cycles for my own experience. Now, I am not just this isolated thing in the body. I am all consciousness, interconnected oneness. And I created all experience. The I am, the I created it all for me. Who is me? Every single extension of consciousness walking around experiencing it, and all sentient beings. That is me. I created it for me. All this diversity, the cold, the hot, the changes, the seasons, all of it, the body cycles, the art of it, the fragmentation of it, the differences of opinions. I created it all for me. This is who I am. The essence, the unchanging essence that has created it all. But when we forget that and we begin to identify with this separate collection of preferences, ideas, beliefs, etc., and physicality, we begin to believe this is who I am. We begin to falsely create expectations that do not fulfill us, and in fact often leave us wanting, because we begin to place the burden of delivery or fulfillment on the external and forget that we are the source of our own fulfillment always. Who is the we, though? The I am, all consciousness, is the source of our fulfillment. And by going within, we connect with that source, and suddenly we begin to choose differently. We begin to expand our awareness. We begin to access higher levels of our own consciousness and knowing, instead of operating from the apparent separate consciousness we've been thinking we are. And suddenly we begin to see things differently. And the menopause we begin to flow with differently. We begin to accept it differently. We begin the tension, the anxiety, we begin to accept it and see the energy differently. And the thing that changes is the perception. Always, it's the perception. Not necessarily the energy, because all of it is for us. Just a reminder, a simple reminder. It's funny how even when we feel at our lowest, or even when we feel, unmotivated, unfulfilled, unsatisfied. The true us is the changeless. The essence. What we are feeling is our creation. And it is for us. Even that. The disappointment. Fear. For us. Even that. We give ourselves a beat down emotionally sometimes when we feel these things. And when they come back, like we've made all this progress. And all of a sudden something from our 6 years ago or the past comes back and we're like, I'm dealing with this again. It's for us. Our demonstration of being the love and the light doesn't change the fact of who we are. Whether we demonstrate acceptance or self-judgment or rejection, resistance, doesn't change our perfection. Doesn't change our true essence, but it changes our experience, the quality and the nature of our experience. How does it feel? Always. That's what changes. So, this repeated message of remembering how to create the experiences we want to create. That's what it comes down to. A repeated message of how do we create the experiences we want to create. We cannot create a greater demonstration than our practice allows. I love the way Reverend David Alexander in Atlanta at the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta said, as a community, our spiritual demonstration cannot be greater than our spiritual practice. Thought that was brilliant. It's like, oh yeah, our collective spiritual practice. So as a community, our demonstration to be able to accept, to be able to show love, to be the light is fundamentally rooted in our willingness to practice, our willingness to be present when we're speaking, our willingness to align with that higher level of consciousness, our willingness to let go of the judgments, even when they're there, just not invest our belief in them. Let go of the conditioning, even when it's there, just not invest our belief in them. It's not that we got to make it all disappear. We don't have to make the trees disappear to be present and look in someone's eyes. It's just a distraction. We can turn away and focus through our practice, and our practice strengthens our will. It's through practice we strengthen that will so we can decide to hold our attention in the present moment versus be distracted by all these conditioned thoughts and all the waves. The beauty is, my favorite, I think I may have shared this before, but I'm going to share it again. One of my favorite examples in the biblical scriptures, the New Testament, was Jesus and Peter walking on the water. Everybody remember that story? So Jesus calls out, they see the storm's going, Jesus is walking up, strolling on the water, and he's like, hey guys, what's up? They're like, whoa, this is crazy, it's storming out here, and he's walking on the water, he's telling it to be still, and they're like, that's amazing. Jesus is like, look, come on out, Peter, you got the faith, you can do it, come on out. He's like, me? Okay, I'll try this. He's steps out, walks on water, and he's walking. He's like, whoa, this is amazing. Then he sees the waves and he starts to sink. He's like, oh, what happened? Jesus is like, yo, man, why did you take your eyes off of me? Why'd you get distracted? Like, stay focused, stay centered. Keep your eyes on this higher level of consciousness, this Christ consciousness, and you can float on any distraction. You can overcome any wave. Politics, poverty, all the challenges in this world cannot take away your peace and your knowing to be able to transcend these illusions. To be able to transcend and see beyond these things that distract us from our peace, from our fulfillment. So it's our practice. Comes down to our practice. Once again, the reminder is staying in our practice, and to the degree that we practice individually, committing to these practices, whether it's breath work, whether it's just mindfulness in this very moment, being present, whether it's whatever you use. I use align, allow, let go. I use that all the time because it works for me. What you must do is find what works for you that allows you to be present moment to moment. Now, does that mean suddenly you are going to just always be walking around in this Zen flow state? Nothing can touch you? Maybe. Maybe that's what you're called to be. That's not what I'm called to show up like. What it will be is exactly what unfolds. And the quality of your experience will be completely transformed. You change the world every time you align. Every time you're present, you change the world. How do we change the world? Through our practice. Every moment, we have that opportunity to change the world. Who are the people who are going to do it? Me? It's just our practice, as simple as that. And the more consistent we are, and the more consistent we become, the more the quality of our experience is more fulfilling. Isn't that such a simple thing? It's just like, so let's do this real quick. I'm just about out of time. The band told me try to be done by 45 after. So it's one thing we're going to do together. Take a deep breath. Just simply say align in your mind. Align, allow, let go mentally. Align, align, allow, allow, let go, let go. Align, align, allow, allow, let go. One more deep breath. Just relax. Just notice the shift. Even if it's a very subtle shift, such a simple way to expand our awareness into sensation, to expand our awareness out of meaning, out of the mind, and into the more subtle energies, the essence. Now open your eyes and see if you can stay in that state with your eyes open. Even if you're looking, just notice the quality of your experience. As you breathe and relax, you're just noticing, just allowing what's arising, maybe letting go of what's been circulating. But it's as simple as that. Just finding the practices that help us stay in this state of centeredness, awareness, acceptance, and flowing. So the invitation is to join us at the workshop later on today. We'll be using some practices, and we'll be expanding even beyond that to access some of the abilities and the knowing that we all have the guidance. So if you're at a place where you're looking for some sort of change or want some sort of shift, it's as easy as aligning and listening and asking. If you need any assistance with that, see us at the workshop today. Thank you.
Thank you, John. This is the time in our service where we get to consciously give back, and we do what we call, or what I'm calling, I just made this up, a prosperity walk of love. And so what we do is consciously come forward and give our gifts. So if you have a gift with you today, we're going to ask the ushers to come forward, and they're going to guide us through this process. We put our blessing in the box. If you don't have anything physically with you today, just offer a blessing, and then take an affirmation from the bowl, and this is your gift. If you have a prayer request, we have slips on the table. Feel free to take one of these, fill this out, put it in the prayer box in the lobby. It'll be prayed over by our prayer chaplains for 30 days, and then it is sent to Silent Unity, where it's prayed over another 30 days. So let's take our blessings in our hands and say our love offering together. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and my awareness of all that I am. And so it is.
If you've ever felt the guilt or felt the shame, if you've ever wondered why you felt the pain, I can tell you how to finally let it out. And it works if you can just let go the doubt. It's a now you know type of story, so I will tell you things to make it right, 'cause you'll be just fine, and you'll be alright. And let this go by if you just align right now, right now. It's the fear that makes you think that something's wrong, but it's not why you have come to sing along. What do I give? When do I say? When my fears come and love still stays to let me know there's always nothing wrong. What can I do to feel the truth? I won't tell you things to make it right. Oh, oh, oh. When fear comes calling and you are falling, you won't fall from the love that's always here, 'cause you'll be just fine, and you'll be alright. Let this go by if you just align right now, right now, align right now. And there's more to life than this. You have come to feel the bliss. There's nothing to figure out. And when problems reappear, you can find the answers here and feel what it's all about. just fine, and you'll be alright. Let this go by. If you just align right now, right now, align right now, and all my fears I made simple mistakes, and I am still the same, yeah, yeah, yeah. And all my fears I made simple mistakes, and I am still the same. 'Cause you'll be just fine, and you'll be alright. Let this go by. If you just align right now.
Awesome. Before we do announcements, I'm going to call Hazel Ray forward. She has some very special, I think, awards to hand out. So, Hazel, turn it over.
Thank you. Would Jean Northington please come forward? Jean, we have a special gift for you from our gift angel, Gwen Gray. Okay. All right. You came into this experience as a Libra. Your element is air, a breath of fresh air. Father, Mother, God allowed you to blow into our world. You helped to change our direction for good in our work here at Unity of Birmingham. As leader of ushers and a strong board member, you also gave us the opportunity to grow with the idea of a cookbook. This showed us how important an opportunity to learn how to cook with abundance of recipes to choose from. Your truth was invaluable. We say you have done extraordinary work here at Unity of Birmingham. We release you with love, joy, peace, and abundance. Go and meet your next adventure. Look at what the universe says you are: diplomat, partner, socializer, host and hostess, balancer, and negotiator. In your walk on earth, you are a true angel with charm and such grace and gentleness of spirit. Gwendolyn Jones Gray. George, would you please come forward? George, you came into this experience as a Pisces, a man that appears to walk on water. Life starts with the soul of man and woman. However, George, you are a star in your own right. It looks like you have found your star in management. George, you have been a blessing to me and also to Unity of Birmingham. You are one in a million. I would like to acknowledge some of your achievements. You are the manager of several Hardee's stores. Need I say more? Here is a man with an extraordinary outlook on life, with a big heart, a prince among men. You see a need, and you always find a way to fill it. Father, Mother, God knows where to lead us, so our light will shine like a beacon on a hill. I have learned that good mother gives her son the best of herself, and that is what makes a strong man. The universe said that you are a visionary, romantic, mystic, healer, dreamer, and poet. You have many ways to shine. Gwendolyn Jones Gray. And finally, John and Kathy, would you come forward, please? All right, John and Kathy, Let us use our imagination and imagine that stars represent all of the blessings Father, Mother, God has in store for us. All you have to do is look up and count all of your blessings. There are so many ways we can receive your good at Unity of Birmingham. Your soul made the choice to be together in this life. John and Kathy came into our lives at such a time when things appeared to be going not as we planned, to attract someone that appears to walk on water with the earth under your feet. Father, Mother, God added 2 levels of air so you and Kathy would have smooth sailings. John, you have earned the respect of your peers. In one of your messages one Sunday, you said, God has shined on you. He has set you free. You have a special ability to teach His word to open-minded people who want to know the truth or have a better understanding of His word. Father, Mother, God gave you all you needed to share on earth, as well as 2 beautiful children. They represent love and imagination. What a blessing. For Pisces, the universe said that you are the visionary, romantic, savior, mystic, healer, dreamer, and the poet. Something I remember from the past. Miracle shall follow miracle, and wonders shall never cease. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will direct your path. Gwendolyn Jones. Great.
Thank you, Hazel. Beautiful lights. Yeah. All right. Before we do announcements, probably I think one of the most important things that we do here is to welcome those who are here with us for the very first time. So if you are here with us for the first time this Sunday, we would invite you to gently raise your hand because we have a gift for you. So if you're here, the ushers will find you. And as they're finding their way to you, we'd like to say to you, we see you, we know who you are, and we behold the Christ that you are. Thank you for being with us this morning. All right, I'm going to try to get quickly through the announcements. There are quite a few, and I might sound like an auctioneer before this is over. So, first of all, join John and Kathy at Taj, India after immediately following the service. And then come back to Unity at 1:30 for John's workshop called Expanding Awareness and Intuition, an introduction workshop. This is an experiential workshop that will allow you to explore alignment, expanded awareness, and your intuitive abilities so you can know your oneness, perfection, and power in expanding ways. Then on Monday, tomorrow, July 22nd, one-on-one guidance sessions with John are available here at Unity of Birmingham. Kathy will be available after the service or at the back table to sign you up if you are interested in doing so with John. Also, his CDs and books will be available at the back table as well. And on another note, Unity t-shirts are available in the bookstore, and the bookstore. I was asked to say that like a million times. Please check with Dory in the bookstore. There's some great books in there. Also, we have copies of the Daily Word available for $6, and you can pick up one of those as well. The art gallery, we invite you to check that out. Our artist this month is Kathy Haygood, and if you are interested in any of her artwork, please see Dory or Stephen Haas for that. Okay, did I miss anything? Okay. All right, so I think our kids are with us, so let's stand and sing them into the light as the light.
Good morning. Let's have a round for our kids. So this morning we talked about God's love and how we show up for each other using God's love, how people show up for us. We got A+ in life, and so how we earned those, yeah. And I guess for the Children's Chapel, we're just looking for volunteers. If anybody wants to sign up, we'll have a sign-up sheet starting next week. And then also we have a Google Doc, if anybody is technically into that. And then we're always looking for donations of snacks or any old T-shirts so that we can wear them while we paint and not mess up our clothes. So thank y'all so much.
Thank you. One more announcement. Henry Stott will be available starting tomorrow night here at Unity from 7 to 8:30 doing 3M meditation. I don't know if Henry's still here, but you can join him for that tomorrow night. So let's stand and sing our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God.
Wherever we are, God is.
Wherever I am, God is.
And all is well. Have a great week.